Haha. Okay. Minfil... Why am I not allowed to stand on your desk? Minfilia, make a better desk. A hero in the making. Now we meet the twins. I am recalling now. This is twinsy time. That should have been hyping up for a month. It's finally happening. Until not so very long ago, you were but one of the many adventurers seeking to make their way into Eorzea. Before your character and courage, you were raised to the esteemed post of envoy. Thereafter, you traveled the realm, aiding those in need without thought of reward, confirming to Y'shtola and the Scions that the Scions would benefit from your aid. And no sooner had you joined us than you personally bested the primal Ifrit. You have achieved a great deal in a short time, and won fame in so doing. Alas, fame does not come without a price, as you will soon discover. Uh-huh. We have guests, Korn. Or rather, you have guests. Oh. Beg pardons! Okay. Ah, Lady Minfilia. Radiant as always. I am given to understand that the Scions of the Seventh Dawn have but recently welcomed a new hero into their midst. I'm here on behalf of the Maelstrom, Grand Company of Limsa Lomensa, to offer said hero a place of honor within our ranks. As you can see, Korn, your recent exploits have garnered you the attention of the Grand Companies of Eorzea. Each organization would have Ifrit's Bane for its own. To this end, all three have sent officers to court you. They would not ordinarily go to such lengths to enlist a new recruit. That they have is evidence of their high regard for you. I find myself wondering how word of Korn's deed spread so quickly, that the immortal flame should know of their triumph is to be expected, but what of the other grand companies? Tataru! Yee! Ah, shit. God damn it. Your reputation precedes you, Mistress Sparrow. 'Tis no ordinary woman who can face a primal and emerge the victor. The Order of the Twin Adder has need of valiant women such as you. Join your strength to ours, friend, and together let us ensure that peace ever reigns over the Twelveswood. What a pleasure it is to finally meet you, Mistress Sparrow. My comrades speak of you in the most glowing terms. A woman of your talent belongs with the immortal flames. Join your strength to ours, friend, and together let us secure a prosperous future for Ul'dah. The Admiral was not exaggerating when she said you have the look of a hero. Full often does she speak of you, friend. As do many others in Limsa, long before the rest of Eorzea took note, your name was well known to us, owing to your valorous deeds on behalf of our citizens. It is only natural that we should want you for the Maelstrom. Join your strength to ours, and together let us see the grand vessel of Limsa Lomensa to the shores of glory. Choices. Lady Minfilia. Very well. Though I am quite sure you need no reminding, mayhap a brief summary of the situation would help to clarify your thoughts on this matter. As you know, the Grand Companies are all-encompassing organizations empowered to call upon the martial, economic, and technological resources of their respective city-states in times of strife. There are presently 3 such organizations in Eorzea: the Maelstrom of Limsa Lomensa, the Order of the Twin Adder in Gridania, and the Order Immortal Flames of Ul'dah. Serving a Grand Company means serving the nation to which it belongs. You will be charged with its defense and tasked with advancing its cause. In return for your faithful service, you will be furnished with various rewards, some of which may well prove useful to you in your other endeavors. If you are agonizing over which of the Grand Companies best deserves your loyalty, be at ease. The commitment you make this day need not be permanent. Should you wish to shift your allegiance at a later date, you are entitled to do so, and yet I concede that it is no small choice you face. A thought occurs to me. You will, of course, recall that the 3 city-states are planning to hold remembrance services. Well, as part of the proceedings, I am given to understand that the leader of each Grand Company will deliver an address. Hearing these addresses ought to help you make an informed decision. What say you, my dear officers? Yeah! A fine suggestion! You are as wise as you are beautiful, my lady. Okay, slow down there, brother. Very well. Let Korn hear our leader speak, and return here with her decision. We eagerly await your answer. Why you all dressed like that? Why you all wearing buckets on your head? Tataru. Half of this is your fault. Oh, all right. Anyway. I know full well that adventurers are by their nature a liberty-loving breed, and not best suited to the discipline of military service, but I strongly urge you to join a grand company nonetheless. While the promise of reward is enticing in itself, it is not the only benefit. You are possessed of great power, Korn, and with it you are capable of doing untold good. Yet know that great powers want to attract attention, not all of it friendly. There will be those who wish you ill, and you must needs be on the lookout for them. Yet however vigilant you are but one woman. In the midst of a grand company, however, you will be one woman amongst many, a friend among friends. Your achievements will be shared, and so will the danger. I can think of no better arrangement. Of course, joining one organization need not mean leaving another. I hope that we can continue to rely on your aid. The 12 know that we will have need of it in the days ahead. The grand companies seek to protect their own nations. We Scions, on the other hand, seek to preserve the future of Eorzea as a whole. Similar, yet not quite the same. Now then, I expect that you will be afield more often in the future. As such, I will have you carry this Link Pro with you at all times. It will allow us to stay in touch regardless of location. Yo, you giving me phone? She gave me phone. Eorzea is changing, Korn, and you have the power to help shape it anew. None can say what the morrow will bring, but so long as we believe in ourselves, there is naught we can't achieve. Now, it is time that you made ready for your journey. Before you depart, be sure to speak with Tataru. She will apprise you as to where and when the remembrance services are due to take place. Okay. Tataru. Tataru. Has this updated? Oh no, it has. We gotta check in on our friends. They have updated. Urianger. Huh! The destruction that visited this land cannot be attributed to the forces of the Empire alone. Worm of midnight, of breath infernal, for some a legend made flesh, for others an insidious symbol of memory lost. We grasp but a piece of this puzzle. Much and more must we question and contemplate ere the fallen moon revealeth its myriad secrets. Thanks, Urianger. Yish, I've heard word of your deeds. I am sparing my praise, so know that you have truly impressed me. Be that as it may, it is fortunate that Thancred arrived when he did. Had he been but a moment later, I shudder to think what may have transpired. Hey, Aaron. Experienced warrior like Abba won't die so easily. He's fast, strong, cunning. He'll come back safe. Ali, I must confess, I do rather miss that obnoxious Makote's company. Abba's taking part in a joint operation with the Immortal Flames. I imagine he's having the time of his life right now. Aw. The A brothers have become the A2. The A2 brothers. Everything looks to be in order. Right, on to the next customer. Cool. Una. Oh, hello again, lass. Meet Persevanes. We as thick as thieves in the old days. At least I think he was. Or it might have been that he was a right creepy bastard and I did my best to avoid him. Still, we was both members of the old order, so either way we're in this together, eh? Hell yeah. Oh, you're cool. You're so cool. Hey, Thancred. Jacking off to knives again? That's hot, bro. You've put us all to shame with your recent performance in the field. If I'm to keep up, I dare say I'll need bigger knives. Bye, Thancred. Papalimo. 5 years ago, the 3 grand companies joined as one and fought the Garlean Empire at the Cotno Flats. And now for the first time, the people will gather to remember those who fell in the battle. That being said, no one has any clear memory of what transpired that fateful day, not even the leaders of such nation. Hey, Yida. Sitting on sacks of bullshit? How does that fucking feel? Speeches? Oh yes, I love them. There's nothing like a good exposition when you're having trouble sleeping. You know what? Same, brother. Sometimes you just gotta put on an old Twitch stream or an old podcast or an old fucking video essay and boom, out like a light. Every time. Every single time. It's true. Tataru! I'm sorry about all the attention you're getting, Corn. I thought I might have sung your praises a little too loudly, and often, to a few too many people. Next time, I'll be sure to hold my tongue, literally if necessary. Anyway, I expect you want to know when and where the remembrance services are taking place? If all goes to plan, Gridania's Grand Company, the Order of the Twin Adder, will hold the first of the 3 services, and Elder Seatsier Connie Senna will deliver her address at Mikieto's Amphitheater. I should probably mention at this point that due to the organizational challenges involved in assembling all the involved parties, it's possible that the order of the services might change. Still, there's not much we can do about that, so make Gridania your first port of call. Next, you'll need to go to Ul'dah, where Flame General Robin Alden will be addressing the masses at the Royal Promenade. Oh, and it's rumored there's to be a special guest. How exciting. Last but not least, you must make your way to the stateroom in Limsa Lominsa, where Maelstrom Chief Admiral Melora Blissfussen will be giving her address. The room is accessible via the Admiral's lift. Identify yourself to the sentry, Xanthil, and he'll admit you. Got all that? Well, off you go then. I hope you find the remembrance services suitably educational. I suggest visiting the city-states in my prescribed order, though with your record of impeccable timing and luck, the schedule may well change in favor of your preferred travel plans. Farewell. Yeah, so just go in whichever one you want, in whatever order you want. I'm gonna save my boy for I'm just gonna go in the order. With the lame bozos first. Let's meet the lame bozos first. Oh, I can put on my real clothes again. Almost forgot. Mikieto. Destination. Get connected for free with Mikieto Amphitheater Destination.
I lost my son to the calamity.
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that, Sam Riegel.
Are all together.
Some say you couldn't take a step without stumbling over a body. Our forebears were once strangers in the Twelveswood. Fearful of the Green Wrath, they hid themselves in the dark recesses of the earth. Yet they dreamed of basking in the dappled sunlight of the forest. Through great effort, they proved their worth to the elementals, and were granted a place beneath the boughs. So it was that Gridania was born, some 5 centuries ago. Working hand in hand, the Hure and the Elysian settlers sowed the seeds of our civilization. And soon, they were joined by folk of all races. So nourished by the waters of unity, and blessed by the light of the matron, Gridania flourished into the great nation it is today.
Do you see the Gridanian standard? There, hanging
Son!
behind Elder Seatsier.
My son!
The entwined serpents represent the unity between Hure and Elysian.
It's happening.
An elegant symbol. Do you not agree?
In accordance with the will of the elementals, we have embraced a life of peace. Alas, our neighbors have not always sought the same for themselves, nor for us. Though we Gridanians have no love for war, we have still less for those who would threaten our way of life. Ever have we fought to protect the sanctity of the Twelveswood. When the Garlean Empire brought its war of conquest to Eorzea, we rallied under the noble standard of the Twin Adder that we might push back the encroaching darkness. And it was we who prepared the ground for the reformation of the Eorzean Alliance, that all the peoples of this realm might stand united against the common threat. Years ago, the Alliance met the armies of the Empire upon the fields of Cartano. It would prove the bloodiest battle in recent memory. Countless Gridanian lives were lost.
Hell yeah.
As Supreme Commander of the Order of the Twin Adder, ever shall I bear the weight of our people's sacrifice. Alas, their loss was not the only tragedy to befall us that day, for soon came the calamity. The scars borne by our forest are a constant reminder of its violence. Our lives have been irrevocably changed, each waking hour a struggle to survive. Driven to desperation, some among us have strayed from the path of righteousness, resorting to banditry, poaching, and other unconscionable deeds. To compound our woes, the Ixal have returned in force, emboldened by our suffering. They test our defenses nigh without cease, and prey upon the vulnerable. So beleaguered from within and without, it is of little wonder that our unity now falters. Dark times are upon us.
Time was a man could walk the high roads without fear.
On this day, 5 years ago,
I see clearly.
countless Eorzeans laid down their lives that we might behold another dawn. Please join with me in honoring their memory.
Okay. Yo. Hell yeah.
And how do you propose to honor the memory of those you cannot remember, pray tell?
Oh no. Oh no. Is that her only voice line in AR? Oh no.
The destruction wrought by the calamity was indiscriminate. It dealt death to Eorzean and Garlean alike. Yet while we have labored to rebuild our homes, to rebuild our lives, the Empire has set about raising steel fortresses here in the Twelveswood. Let none be mistaken. The Garleans remain the greatest threat to our survival. If we are to stand against them, we must remember what it is to be united. Our many troubles blind us to the woes of our fellow man. Thence is harmony lost. Yet harmony is the founding principle of Gridania. We are gathered here to honor the fallen. Let them be honored not only in word and thought, but through concerted action. I bid you join hands with me once more beneath the Twin Adder standard. And together, let us heal the forest's wounds, that our progeny might live in harmony beneath these ancient boughs. For serenity, purity, and sanctity.
But can I eat that shit?
Children!
Woods will be done.
It's up to us to protect the
For
forest.
the elementals!
If you'll permit me, Alfie no.
God, I love how much of a shithead
And my
he is.
sister, Alize, at your service.
Hi,
I
Alfie.
saw
Hi,
at a
Allie.
glance that you were a fellow traveler.
God,
You might call us students of history.
God, there's such
sampling
shitheads
the
in this,
realm's
fucking
remembrances in
burst
pursuit of
expansion.
enlightenment.
Yeah. Yeah. Hell yeah. Oh, not yet. become reborn. Because he's voiced by ya boy Sam Riegel. We're gonna we're gonna do Rex Raptor, alright? The boy shall be Rex Raptor till Heavensward, if that's alright. The Gridanians are unfortunate enough to have contested with 2 beast tribes. You're gonna suck this red-eyes, black cock Joey Wheeler, so help me Jesus. The Ixal are unquestionably the more troublesome, being of a naturally warlike disposition, and want to summon their bloodthirsty primal Garuda. The Sylphs, by contrast, are peaceful in nature, being mischievous rather than malevolent, and have long been on friendly terms with the Gridanians, until recently at least. Alas, they have grown aloof, and a change observed at roughly this time they summoned the primal Ramu. The Gridanians have no love for war, and they consider open conflict a last resort. Though they clash with the Ixal ever more regularly, you may be assured that they do so in self-defense. As for the Sylphs, they are as yet bound by a peace treaty, though one wonders how long it'll be before it is broken. The Twelves Wood was grievously wounded during the calamity, leaving Gridania vulnerable to attack. The people are hopeful that restoring the wood, and thereby the power of the elementals, will put an end to their woes. Yet how long will that take? Centuries, I'd wager. Meanwhile, the Ixal will continue their incursion, spurred on by Garuda and her insatiable appetite for destruction. Whether the Gridanians like it or not, sooner or later will come to all-out war. When it does, the Order of the Twin Adder will need all the help it can muster. How valuable might the aid of a capable adventurer prove to them then? Okay, bye. "12-year-old atheist reads a Bible at you condescendingly. Thanks, Alfie." Oh god, my son's a shithead. That's okay. Ulda! Let's go to the Da. Royal Promenade. Ba, 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 ba. Yeah.
Reborn! Where since antiquity, under the sage and judicious rule of the Ur dynasty, we have wrought sand into gold. Where by the grace and glory of Nalthal have our brave sons and daughters flourished and prospered. I speak of Ulda!
There, at the Flame General's back flies the Grand Company's standard. Note the sigil. The golden scales of order balance the jewel of prosperity with the flame of might.
Great and many are the gifts our nation has given the realm. In Eorzea's darkest hour, on the killing fields of Cartano, none spent more in blood and gold than we. Thus was the 7th Imperial Legion laid low.
So that's how it happened. How soon history forgets.
Shut up, Alfie.
Yet many left our
I love you,
gates,
you're my son,
never
but
to
shut up.
return.
Shut the
Let
hell
us
up.
pray for our absent brothers and sisters, that they might know happiness in the great beyond, as Thal's honored guests. If the fates were fair, The price we paid that day would have bought us victory. Alas, they are not. And now, but 5 years into this 7th Umbral era, the spirit of sacrifice which granted us our strength is all but dead.
Dude.
Look
Just
around you. What do you see? A people divided, downtrodden, and enthralled. Where are the merciful alms of the rich? Where is the just steel of the righteous? I ask you, is this the great nation our brothers and sisters gave their lives to save? You who call this living, dishonor the name of the immortal flames. It is but a slow death.
It's just me, or does his hair look worse?
Our
Maybe not
enemies
worse. I just
surround
always thought it
us.
was darker, or like supposed to be
Savage hordes
darker.
of the Amalja wait beside our roads, strangling the lifelines of trade.
Maybe I'm crazy.
Meanwhile, the Guardians
Maybe it's just the
make
lighting.
mock of our borders.
Yeah, you know
and
what? It's
spoil our
FF14.
land of
I'm not
its
gonna.
natural wealth.
That is very possible.
We stand on a precipice, yet we do not act. Whether trader or soldier, monetarist or royalist, all must recognize that a divided Uldar stands to fall. Victory and fortune walk hand in hand.
Yeah.
Ye who seek glory and wealth, look not to what little you can snatch from your neighbor, but to the boundless wealth of the world beyond. Now is the time to unite. Now is the time to ride forth. In the name of the Sultana, I beseech you. Line not your own coffers, but those of the immortal flames. Seek not to prosper from Uldar, but to restore her to prosperity. As the realm prospers, so shall Uldar. As Uldar prospers, so shall her people. Yeah, for Uldar!
Woo!
Together we are one.
Yeah! I love you, Robon! You're my guy!
Your grace.
Raubon,
The tiny. Aww. Aww.
people of Uldar, I,
Look at these
Hannibal,
cuties.
17th in the line of Ul, address you. Much has been made of the wealth of Uldar. Yet those who measured that wealth in coins and carats are gravely deceived.
The coolest motherfuckers in the entire planet with a small sassy child riding them like a horsey is such a good fucking vibe. It's such a strong fucking like think about Kenny from Bleach, right? Or like well, Robin and Kenny are the only two I can think of off the top of my head, but look how fucking cool they are. They're fucking heroes. Yeah!
Victory and
Robin!
stride fearless into the inferno, for we are by fire reborn.
Yeah. Burninating the countryside. Yeah.
Forsooth,
The time is
I
now!
believe,
Fancy meeting you again.
Oh, that was a great voice line. The Oldans have a long history of conflict with the Amalja, the beast tribe that worships the primal Ifrit. Judging by your look of distaste, I take it you've encountered them. The Oldans do not shy from confrontation. If aught threatens their precious prosperity, they will seek to crush it. So have they dealt with Ifrit thus far, smoldering his flames each time he is stoked to life. Yet he is but one of several problems. Though they have been quiet these past 5 years, the Garleans have not gone away. Meanwhile, refugees continue to arrive in droves, and Ul'dah has no clear policy on how to deal with them. After all, not even the Sultanate's coffers are bottomless, and even assuming they had the coin, resources will ever be finite. Which brings me back to the subject of Ifrit. It has been observed that the Amalja are summoning him with an ever-increasing frequency. Every time they do so, the Uldans send their forces to smite the Primal, and though they invariably succeed, each victory is bought with blood. It is a war of attrition which they cannot well sustain. Small wonder, then, that the immortal flames are eager to recruit more members. At such a desperate hour, an adventurer of your experience would be a most welcome addition to their ranks. Okay. Good talk. You too, Allie. Good talk. Anyway. Pirate Mommy, let's go talk. Let's listen to her yap about how cool piracy is. Oh wait, this way. Bango Zango? That's a great name. I love you, Bango Zango. Xanthal. Here to attend the remembrance service? Be quick, the Admiral's due to give her address at any moment. I will. I don't remember what your voice was, but fuck it, that's your new one. Until I forget again and give you another new one.
Another matter altogether.
So much for our alliance.
It's sunk beyond the seabed.
Whoa.
Brothers and sisters of the sea, hearken unto me. Look upon this, our mighty crimson standard, and tell me your hearts do not swell with pride.
Yeah. Woo!
700 summers have come and gone since our forefathers first ran aground in this fertile bay. In that time, guided by the Mother of Oceans, Limsa Lominsa has grown from humble fishing village to uncontested ruler of the 5 seas and beyond.
Did you look as the Admiral bid you? It is a rather stirring standard, I must say.
I love that dude.
The crimson
That dude's
field is meant
loving
to
his
signify
loving
the
his
blood
job
of
that day.
fallen crewmates,
Had
while
fun
the
in that
black
booth.
longship represents a pirate vessel.
When the Gallian Empire marched upon Eorzea, we assembled beneath the Maelstrom Standard, and our grand company was reborn.
Much like
All
the realm.
answered the call, from the Knights of the Barracuda to Hilthier's bloody executioners. And together, we met our would-be conquerors upon the field of Cartano. That day, the world bore witness to the united strength of Limsa Lominsa. I swear to you, no army ever fought harder or with more courage. Yet many of ours did not survive.
Tragic. God, her jacket looks really
Join
nice
me
now.
now
Like
in
the
remembering
shoulder thingy
those
on
who
it.
fought in the name of freedom and fell. May their souls be returned to the sea.
Damn.
Freedom. Yes, they have always been rather fond of their freedom.
I love how much
The
how
beast
fucking how much
tribes
Alphinaud sucks
Small wonder.
right now.
Beneath the surface, one would struggle to tell them apart.
It has been
Oh, he's
5
such a
long
shithead.
years since
I
the
love you, son.
calamity struck. 5 long years of tireless rebuilding. Yet still the wounds of the calamity fester and weep. But when I stand atop the mizzenmast and gaze out upon our battered and broken vessel, I see an undying spirit. Did we not build all this from the wreck of the Galadian all those centuries ago? Shall we not do so again? Yet there are those who would see this ship of ours sink beneath the waves of the restless Rotano. The Sahagin creep ashore seeking blood for their accursed god.
Those fishbuck
The Sahagin have risen.
While the mines of Ogomero spew forth kobolds who push ever south, despoiling our lands as they go. These savage beast tribes will be the first waves to crash against our creaking hull. behind them swells the grim tide of the Garlean Empire. Even now the curs fly their flags within our borders. Doubt not, but that they will be upon us ere long. We are well nigh surrounded, yet there are those among us who would rather turn their swords against their crewmates than our cannons against our foes. How can we hope to repel our many enemies when mutiny breeds below deck?
Ooh.
There is but one course left to us. One bearing that will bring us victory over the beast hordes and the Empire both, and see this ship safe to port. We must mend the rift the Calamity has reopened twixt pirate and maelstrom, and stand fast with our adventurer brothers against the coming tempest.
Yeah, woo!
Mark ye well.
Oh, okay, never,
A crew
not yet.
without unity is no crew at all. 'Tis but a mass of drowned men.
Whoa.
To me, then, brothers and sisters of the sea, gather beneath the undying crimson standard, and pledge me your strength, your skill, your wisdom. And with the guidance of the navigator, this great vessel of ours shall ride the waves till sea swallows all.
Yeah, till sea swallows all.
Admiral, then!
Whoa!
Gather the lads!
God,
I'll
that's loud.
follow ye to the seven hells, Admiral!
Yeah. Look at that guy. What a hero.
Fancy meeting you again.
Shut up. And now I'm gonna have to say more shit. As the Admiral mentioned in her address, Limsa Lominsa is plagued by two beast tribes. The first are the fish-like Sahagan, worshippers of the primal Leviathan. The second are the kobolds, who dwell beneath the earth and take the primal Titan for their god. As if the beast tribe's presence were troublesome enough, the Garleans have also chosen to erect a fortress right in the Laminsans' backyard. And that is to say not of internal strife. As a nation of pirates, there is no end to the blood feuds between the various factions, and while they fight amongst themselves, the Garleans whet their blades and watch. If the Laminsans are to have any hope of withstanding the Empire, they must first resolve their own affairs. Differences must be set aside and the primal threat dealt with once and for all. To this end, I expect that they will soon make decisive action against the beast tribes. Mark my words, the Maelstrom Standard will be drenched in a deeper shade of crimson ere long. That a capable adventurer like you should be a valuable addition to their crew is beyond question. But will you sail with the Admiral? Bye. Oh. A phone call? Korn, this is Minfilia. You are well, I hope. Would I be correct in thinking that the final remembrance service has now concluded? A moment ago, you say? What a coincidence. Jesting aside, I trust you remember our guests from the Grand Companies. Well, delighted though we are to have them here at the Waking Sands, it would not do to keep them in suspense any longer than necessary. In short, get the fuck over here. Fuck you doing? Okay, fine. I will. Oh wait, what am I doing? Western Thanalan. And then, at long last, we meet the twins. I think. Bubblebird. Bubblebird. What? Whoops. Not supposed to fly. Supposed to be a good corn. Bubblebird. Bubblebird. don't know how long I'm gonna go today. We've only been doing this for 2 hours. It feels like it's been way longer. Like, I could probably go for another couple more, but I also have shit that I need to get done today. This was supposed to be my day off, but I wanted to stream today to make up for time lost last week. And also just because I need to stream more if I'm gonna make any progress with the games I'm playing. So, like, I'll fly around, whatever. But, like, how should I put this? Like, I still have stuff I need to do today. Like I have shit that I have to take care of every week or so. I got chores. I got rat killings that need to get taken care of. So I don't know how long. I'll probably take a break here in a bit when it's time for dinner. I don't know if I'm going to hop back on once I'm finished eating, because I got a long upload on YouTube. I got a long upload to put on YouTube that's like an hour and a half long, and that takes like 2.5 hours to upload, and I just don't know that I'm gonna have any time this week to do it. If I don't do it this afternoon, so there's that. And just, yeah, I don't know. We made a lot of progress today, though. Like, it's only been 2 hours, but we're already meeting the twins. Like, yeah, no, two streams of this a week, we can absolutely get through this bitch. No doubt. No doubt. However painful and long that those first couple of weeks of this game were, it's about to fucking pick up, bro. Y'all don't even know. Nothing new in here. I do want to at least meet the twins properly, though. Before we quit for tonight. Yeah. Minth! Welcome back, Korn. Were the Grand Company leader's words as illuminating as you'd hoped? Aye, each nation is beset with problems. I trust you see now why your services are in such demand. Would that there were more of you, Korn. But you must be tired from your journey. Why don't you rest a while and take a moment to reflect on your decision? Once your mind is made up, pray give the Grand Company officers your answer. Oh. Yeah. Here we go.
The gods only know what Grand Company our adventurer friend will keep.
What a shithead.
The wheels of change are in motion regardless.
I love you, young shithead Alfie.
Brother,
I kind of miss you.
are you certain this course is best?
Whatever do you mean, dear sister?
The so-called remembrance ceremonies were little more than standard waving rallies. As though the Calamity and Seventh Umbral Era warranted scarcely a mention.
Well, of course they were standard waving rallies. Since you are so observant, mayhap you noticed what mention was made of the Warriors of Light? None. I suppose they must have forgotten the heroes who spared Eorzea a fate worse than the Calamity? No, dear Alizade, they haven't forgotten these details. They have elected to omit them. Deep
I just realized this is the same bar from 1.0, the 1.0 trailer.
So deep, in fact, that the realm still
Just noticed like the
bleeds.
stained glass up in the top.
Needless to say, the beast tribes and their primals do little to alleviate the pain. So, the task of salving Eorzea's wounds falls to the scions of the Seventh Dawn, with a little help from our friends, the Grand Companies. Remembrance will yield no remedy. If our world is to heal, we must put the horrors of the Calamity behind us.
Our grandfather would never entrust the fate of the realm to despots who rewrite history to their convenience. There must be a another way to cure what ails this world, and I mean to find it.
You are most welcome to try. Our paths may differ, but our destination is the same. In time, I dare say we will see eye to eye.
I should hope so.
Damn.
My lady!
We are to escort you.
Oh my god.
Hope does not
Look at
come
those heroes.
into it. We share the burden of this fate, dear sister, and will prevail together or not at all.
God, what an
The
asshole.
salve will serve not only to close up our present wounds, but prevent old ones from opening anew.
Anyway, pirate. Pirate me up. How was the Admiral's speech? But you need not explain. That you stand before me now is answer enough. You have resolved to join the Maelstrom, have you not? Yeah. That's the spirit, lass. With allies like you, how much stronger is our crew? Let us brave the seas together, friend. Now the choice is made. It's time to add your name to our rolls. Make your way to the Maelstrom Command back in Limsa. Yay. 'Tis on the upper decks, in case you've forgotten. I will send word to our personnel officer to expect you. The duties of a Maelstrom soldier can be both arduous and challenging, but I promise you, you will not regret this choice. May your passage be swift and your bearing sure. Yay. I get to be a pirate. Hooray. Excuse me. Yay, pirate house. Rashad. Oh, don't worry about that. I love you, Riki. Hail, adventurer. What business have you at Maelstrom Command? Name's Korn. I believe you were expecting me. Cornelius Sparrow. I, our recruitment officer, sent word of your coming. Shall be my honor to induct you into the ranks of the Maelstrom. Now, before I can accept your oath, you must be made aware of several... Sir! What is it, Private? This had better be important. Sir! We've received a report from a lookout in Lower Lenosia, sir. Imperial forces have fired upon a high-wind Skyways airship. Oh, right. The vessel's in a bad way, sir, and appears to be banking for an emergency landing in Cedarwood. Cedarwood? Damn it, we have no troops available in that area. The bulk of our infantry is bogged down on the coast, skirmishing with the fishbacks. Sparrow, this is highly irregular, but I feel your first duty in service to the Maelstrom must needs be unofficial. Farman and Lower Lenosia is correct. The airship will come down in territory crawling with Imperial scouts. If there are any survivors, we must reach them before the Garleans do. Make haste to Cedarwood, locate the airship, and if any of its occupants are alive, make sure they come to no further harm. We'll see about swearing you in upon your return. Okay. The boys. Boys night. Wow, we were making friends with the boys before we're making friends with... Is that a Rydea cosplayer? Hang on. No, it's not. It's just a green hair anime girl. Where the fuck am I going? Cedarwood. Oh god. Okay, let's go to Morby. Pony. God, I hope that doesn't pick up on the mic. That would be the stupidest fucking way to get doxxed. Like, I'm already, like, my life is stressful enough. My life is stressful enough without the doxing and the threat of swatting and shit. Like, do you know how many times I've had a fucking gun pulled on me at my fucking work? Or how many times I've been fucking threatened in the fucking, in a hotel with a knife? Or how many times I've been fucking, like, almost shanghaied by motherfuckers? Like, dude, America sucks, bro. Like, this shit's scary and stressful enough without worrying about the getting doxxed. Like, fuck. Like, what a stupid way for my life to end, you know? What a stupid goddamn way. Ugh. Have we been here yet? The Red Rooster Stead? It's Farm World. Farmersonly.com. They farm shit. Don't worry about it too badly. Oh, and there's also the windmill dimension, where the cool windmills hang out. But anyway. How far are we? Oh. Untehi. Die, monster. You don't belong in this world. What? I thought it was a 3. Wow. Haha. Airship crewman. Oh, I should put on my fight clothes. Airship crewman? Is that... Oh, it's your boy. It's your boy. God, we're properly meeting the boys before we're properly meeting one of the twins. That's so weird to me. I'm wildly misremembering the order of events here, I guess. Oh. Hey, bud. What's the matter? What? Oh, God damn it. Oh, it's a bird. Never mind, we're good. It was just a bird, guys. An adventurer? What are you doing out here? No, wait, let's find some cover first. Oh, jeez. Wow, we moved 2 feet and we're not at all hiding behind a tree. Good cover, bro. Maelstrom Command sent you. How do I know you're not an Imperial spy? You don't even have a uniform. But I'm not, though. Be at ease, sir. We are of the Maelstrom. You're a Garland Ironworks engineer, yes? One of our lookouts reported the attack on your craft. We're here to rescue you. You must be Sparrow. Good work on reaching our friend here before the Imperials. Oh. I've never seen a craft of this design. It must be Garland's work. Is there no ends to the man's treachery? The secrets of Magitech belong in Imperial hands. They are not to be squandered on Eorzeum savages. Oh no. We're taking this craft back to the fortress. Dismantle it if you must. And bring the engineer. Someone must pay for Garland's crimes. Oh no. Scouting party from Castrum Occidens, I'd say. Seems they want your ship, engineer. Wedge, you have to help him. That fool of a Lalafell was hiding inside the tiny Bronco. The tiny Bronco? Isn't that the new design people have been whispering about? It's the first airship we've built since the Calamity. And it's the first since Master Garland, well, since he went missing. After years of work, she was finally ready for her first test flight, and she was soaring, she really was, till those bastards blasted it out of the sky. Your name's Biggs, I guess. Alright, pay attention. We're gonna hit these Imperials hard and fast. If they want a souvenir from Eorzea, they can have a knife in the gut, but they're not getting that ship. Oh, and don't forget to save the Lalafell. What say you, Sparrow? Ready to give those curs a hiding? Like a tidal wave, lads. Charge! Yeah, fuck them up. Kill them, gut them like fish. Learn them a lesson about the pirate streets. An ambush, 2 arms! Savages, you cannot stand against the might of the Empire. Yeah, watch me. This has gone on long enough. Uh-oh. Whoa! Magitech Vanguard, you say? I ain't afraid. What? What? Hey, we did it. We're gamers. We're gamering. Biggs. Wedge, you shouldn't have stayed with the ship. I thought it was a close one. Too damn close. So how's she look anyway? The auxiliary propeller's a dead loss, but I think we can wring enough thrust from the main propeller to get us airborne. A few minor modifications and we should be able to fly the tiny Bronco home. We'll stand watch until the ship is ready to take off. The Imperials will come looking for their scouts eventually, but I doubt they'll be here for a good while yet. Sparrow, you're free to return to Maelstrom Command and complete your induction. Ordinarily I'd ask you to stay, but I think we'd all feel better knowing an adventurer of your ability was safely sworn in and ready for the next mission. Rest assured, I'll inform command of the part you played today. I just wanted to say sorry, you know, for calling you an Imperial spy and all that. Got that one wrong, didn't I? Seriously though, if it hadn't been for you and the Maelstrom lads there, we'd be chained up in a dungeon by now. I'm in your debt, friend. We both are. Wedge. Thank you. We're very grateful. Oh, the boys. The boys. Oh, I can't pay. I gotta pay for it. It feels bad. Wind Sprite. Need a drink? Have a Wind Sprite. Thanks, LeBron. LeBron is the one in the Sprite commercials, right? I don't know my basketball players. I don't pay attention to sport ball, really. I think it's LeBron, right? Claymation LeBron. I hope. Oh boy. Welcome back, Sparrow. I just heard the report. You needn't be concerned about the engineers. They completed their return trip without further Imperial interference. I must admit, I had my doubts at first, but it seems the stories about you were true. I look forward to seeing what else you're capable of, after you're properly inducted into the Maelstrom, of course. Now, speaking of your induction... Oh... Let us start afresh, shall we? Okay. You are welcome here, Cordelia Sparrow. That such a well-respected adventurer would choose to join our ranks is most heartening. Before you swear your allegiance to us, however, it is only right that I tell you exactly what it is you'll be joining. A grand company is more than simply a collection of soldiers. It is an all-encompassing organization which draws upon the resources of an entire city-state to form a united military force capable of standing against the nation's deadliest enemies. We of the Maelstrom are charged with meeting the threats posed by the primals of the Garlean Empire and solving the many problems caused by the calamity. Every man and woman who serves under our colors has a role to play in keeping the great warship that is Limbs of the Laminza afloat, and on whatever heading Chief Admiral Merlo Brelsfund sees fit to set. As part of this grand vessel's crew, you will be expected to take your turn at the oars, for the winds do not look favorable, lass, and the strength of arm may be all that sees us safe to port. If I've lost you with the talk of ship and oar, let me put it another way. A Maelstrom soldier labors till our last breath, fights till our last drop of blood. We give our all in service to this nation, and no less is expected of you. Sparrow. It is customary for new recruits to swear an oath of their own choosing upon entering the Maelstrom's ranks. Is there aught you'd like to say? You have my sword till the sea swallows all. And I've no doubt we'll need it. Keep your weapons close at hand, lass. Cornelia Sparrow, I hereby assign you the rank of Storm Private 3rd Class. You are now officially a soldier of the Maelstrom. Welcome aboard, Private. May you serve Limbs of Laminza well till sea swallows all. Hey. Yeah, hurrah. Can you hear me, Korn? This is Minfilia. An officer of the Maelstrom contacted me with news of your enlistment. My congratulations, Private Sparrow. I have no doubt that you are eager to make the acquaintance of your new comrades, but I would ask you to pay a visit to your old ones first. Remember, though you now are a woman of the storm, you are no less a scion. Pray return to the Waking Sands at your earliest convenience. There are some friends here whom I would very much like you to meet. We shall be waiting. No rest for the wicked, eh? Before you make yourself scarce, I recommend having a word with Commander Riki. It might be worth your while. Yay. Love you, Commander Riki. My little show. This is where you get your mount. Oops. Whoopsies. Oopsies. Anyway, what rank am I actually? 2nd Storm Lieutenant. That's right. Oh, right, real close. Western Thanalan. Well, yeah. Drive my car down the horizon's edge. Gonna hit this guy. Oh, just kidding. It didn't work. Off-roading. Fucking up my shocks and my tires. Yeah. We're off-road. Crap. Yeah, I think I'm gonna call it here for tonight. Dinner just showed up, and like I said, I got a lot of rat killings to do later. Got laundry to do. Got videos to upload that take fucking forever. It's been productive though. We did meet the twins, just not personally yet. And that's fine. I can live. This has been good prog. This has been excellent prog this week. We've come a long ass way. Way further than I thought we would. We might actually beat this thing in a month. Just in time for the Switch 2 to come out. Wouldn't that be nice? Welcome back. Seems like you wasted no time putting your skills to work. How do I know? Why, the recruitment officer called to regale me with the tale of your heroics. The pride in his voice was palpable. We Scions are truly fortunate to have you with us, Corn. Now, when last we spoke, I said that I wanted you to meet some friends, did I not? Well, I neglected to mention that you have already met. Tataru, please show them in. This way, sirs. This way, sirs. There we go. Hey! The homies. Oh, thanks again for getting us out of that mess. We owe you our lives. But I don't think we properly introduced ourselves. I'm Biggs. And I'm... Odds, man. Spit it out, will ya? Wedge at your service. I am pleased to say that Biggs and Wedge will be staying with us for a while. Magitech-driven contraptions such as airships grow ever more vital to the city-states of Eorzea. As a neutral party, it was judged that we Scions should serve as the keepers of this technology. Of course, for this we needed the knowledge of experts, and so we requested the assistance of Garland Ironworks, who very kindly sent us 2 of their finest engineers. Our happy family continues to grow. On behalf of the Scions, I bid you welcome to the Waking Sands. Rada 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 rada. Rada rada. Like every soul here, I love Eorzea, and I count myself blessed to have been given this chance to stand with you all and fight for the future of the realm. Never have I known such fulfillment, such happiness. Yeah. Oh man, this was a good... This was a good week for 14. Sylph management. Oh, fuck off with the sylphs. No! I don't want to do sylph shit. Which is good, because I'm... Well, if I wasn't quitting before, I'm definitely quitting now to fucking mentally prepare myself for the goddamn sylphs. Thank you, everybody, for showing up today. Thank you all for hanging out. Could have been anywhere else in the world. You chose to spend it here with me, and that means the world to me. Tomorrow? Or maybe Saturday. Hang on, I need to actually check. What day it is. Friday, Saturday. It's not tomorrow. Saturday night, I will be hitting back up the whatchamacallits, the Pokemon Super Mario Mon, that's what it was. Saturday and Sunday will also be Super Mario Mon, and then next week will be next week. I'm probably gonna do 2 14 streams next week. Don't know what days yet, but we'll see. Anyway, yeah. Thank you for coming. Thank you for hanging out. You've all been amazing. It's your boy Vic Valentine signing off. Peace.